before it shows up on Facebook.
Right. Where's my little...
Post-Orthodoxy is live right now.
Right now? Ooh, la la.
I'm going to like it.
I'm going to like that they're live?
Yeah. And I'm going to share it.
Missed call. Oh. Spam.
Share it to my profile.
Got this puppy plugged in.
Content is not available right now.
Yeah. Give it a second, I would suspect.
Dark Sevier. Let's go to his Facebook page. See if he's got it. Oh, it's right there.
That's us.
Yeah.
We're just turning the camera on. Okay, we're plugged in and charging now.
Yeah.
We're just turning the camera on for fun while we do things tonight. Who knows what those things might be? It'd be fun if some of our friends joined us. It's very interesting talking to... So I should go like this.
Yeah, turn on the...
It's very interesting talking to people who are both now and then people who might watch this later.
This is a message to the people of the future.
Why are you watching this?
Okay, I'm gonna watch this tomorrow.
Why did you decide to spend your time doing this? We're grateful. We're going to learn how to be more chill.
Brian Von Awesome just said coolness.
Oh!
Watching from Hawaii.
That's so cool. I'm going to turn on this giant light we have.
Yeah, so we have the gear. We have this giant thing. We have that light.
Yep.
Which is about to be fired up. We have a computer.
Oh, it's not plugged in.
We have 2 microphones. We have 1 camera. We need another camera.
We need like 2 or 3 more cameras.
We need a rug.
We really need a rug.
Okay.
Good morning. 47%. How are you feeling about that?
I'm waiting for it to do so. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm watching it live. That's fine. This thing is kind of like... Do we want to make this go away?
No, I don't want to make it go away. It just has a nice little sunspot behind you. It's fine.
I'm framed in light.
I'll be super professional later when I learn how everything works.
Right. So for folks that are fans of the Post-Orthodoxy show and are as excited as we are for season 2 to start, this is a camera angle using the camera, the archival camera.
The ye olde camera.
The ye olde camera that we've used on almost every show previous, which is Ainsley's phone.
Ainsley's cell phone.
So don't call her right now. The whole thing will start shaking.
I actually turned my phone off, no, on vibrate. I'm going to put my drink down here, because CPUs.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, we have the gear, and now we're going to be... You're looking at a perspective of our new setup from the old perspective, which is the old phone.
Yes.
As we're unplugging things, plugging things in, we'll have microphones, so the sound quality will be better. We'll have an actual camera.
Yes. At least
dedicated.
one.
We're going to
It'll
start...
just live down here.
We're going to start with 1 camera.
Something interesting will happen in the world. We'll wake up, we'll be scrolling Facebook, and be like, oh shit, we have to go live stream right now.
Right.
And then we'll just
So what if I turn this so that it is right in line with the camera so it doesn't block everything? What do you think about that?
Alright. Let me move my chair for right now. We got these new chairs since last time. That was really nice. Very weird actually buying furniture for yourself.
New furniture.
Instead of used furniture, dumpster furniture.
I think you're going to be in the blue zone.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not sitting here for very long.
Okay. Catching your breath.
Yeah. I have this really horrible pain in my back right now, in the thoracic.
Oh.
That has to do with the T6, T7 vertebrae.
Oh.
So it's like really, really hard to inhale. Every time I inhale, it feels like a knife.
Am I making you jealous with my inhales?
I just had... Yep. Alright, so I think this shelf back here is pretty ugly. But we're just gonna...
Everything's temporary.
This is really hard for me. hard for me to do everything
We're
temporary.
just plugging in all the things, and then we're going to put them in their proper place.
Right.
We don't know what their proper place is yet because we haven't got them plugged in.
Well, and we don't have all of our cool wall art that's going to go back there either.
Right.
We do have a piece coming in the mail, though.
Ooh, Norm Goodwin, friend of the show, did a lino cut. Is it lino cut or lino cut? It's one word.
It's a woodcut.
It's a wood cut, but it's not wood. It's lino.
The woodcut could cut.
Linoleum. It's linoleum cut. So lino cut.
Oh, weird. Wood cutting for the 70s?
I guess it's lino cut. I guess has a more consistent material to chisel away, whereas wood has soft spots, hard spots.
You can do more fine art that way.
And I guess it's cheaper. I don't know. But anyway, he did an amazing lino cut of a giant sky octopus and some spaceman.
And it's not actually Cthulhu, because a lot of people have been like, oh, space octopus, like Cthulhu. And it's like, no, actually, not Cthulhu.
No, I don't know.
It's
Did we ever
it's
talk
a
about
real octopus. It's like a real octopus in space, and if you haven't wondered what the heck is going on with the octopuses.
Yeah, I think we talked about that on the season 1 of
Post-Orthodoxy.
Did we?
How octopuses don't match any DNA on the planet.
How there was a whole spate of information saying maybe aliens. That their DNA didn't sort of go to any other tree in the tree of life.
Right.
You're like, where'd that guy come from?
Right.
And they squeezed through small places, so maybe they went through wormholes and came from some other dimension here or whatever. I don't know.
Maybe I should use this monitor for video gaming. It's so big.
Yeah.
It's probably overkill.
Do you have another screen?
I do.
Yeah, let's just use another screen then.
Let's go to the smaller screen for right now.
Anyway, space octopus.
Right. Octopi are probably not from Earth in some way.
There's a lot. I just googled space octopus, and so there's a tremendous amount of octopi in space. But this was the article. Maybe this is from the same time. May 19th, 2018. A controversial study has new spin on the otherworldliness of the octopus. This is from Quartz, whoever they are. And it says octopuses. Is that right? Or is it octopi?
Is it literally or figuratively? Is it regardless or irregardless? People have been saying octopuses so much that a lot of the time they don't say octopi.
But octopi is the right thing?
Octopi is technically correct according to the Latin.
Well, Efrat Livni, senior reporter, law and politics in D.C., he uses octopuses. Anyway, octopuses are strange, smart creatures, says Efrat Livni, senior reporter, law and physics in D.C.
Thank you, Efrat.
I think if you do anything and you say you're doing it in D.C., it somehow has...
It must be really legit.
Yeah, Post-Orthodoxy, live from
D.C.
D.C.
Anybody want to be our repeater station?
Right.
God, my computer's being super slow right now.
Octopuses, strange, smart creatures that certainly seem alien, what with their tentacles, camouflage, and shape-shifting skills. Still, the idea that they actually came from outer space would seem to fall strictly into the realm of sci-fi. An update of the H.P. Lovecraft Cthulhu say. But in these interesting times, real life reads like fiction. Recently, a group of 33 scientists worldwide, including molecular immunologist Edward Steele and astrobiologist Chandra Wickramasinghe, published a paper suggesting, in all seriousness, that octopuses may indeed be aliens. That's 33 scientists. Can 33 scientists be wrong?
There are 8 billion people on the planet.
The paper published in the March issue of the Journal of Progress in Biophysics and Molecular Biology. That sounds like not a slacker's blog.
No, they sound like they probably know what they're talking about.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Is controversial, obviously, and the vast majority of scientists would disagree. So this is a post-Orthodox view on the octopi.
Right. The Orthodox view is that evolution made all of them on Earth. It definitely wasn't God.
No,
and they evolved from scum.
Those are two orthodoxies. The God is one orthodoxy.
Right.
The evolution is another orthodoxy.
Yes.
And they're saying maybe a third way.
Right.
Maybe not from here. They say the paper is still worthy of discussion, for one, as a thought exercise, because outlandish ideas are often initially rejected, and in provoking us with seemingly bizarre theories, it forces us to acknowledge that there are aspects of life on Earth for which classic evolutionary theory has yet no explanation.
None. There are?
The octopus, for example, is traditionally considered to come from the nautiloid, having evolved about 500 million years ago. But that relationship doesn't explain how these odd cephalopods got all their awesome characteristics, or why octopuses, he says this, are so very different, genetically speaking, from their alleged nautiloid ancestors.
Right.
The paper states...
It's like humans not liking to know that their DNA is most closely resembled by the pig DNA. It's like, no, we descended from monkeys.
Closer to pig than monkeys?
Sorry, guys.
It's all starting to make sense. The genetic divergence of octopus from its ancestral colloid subclass is very great. Its large brain and sophisticated nervous system, camera-like eyes, flexible bodies, instantaneous camouflage via the ability to switch color and shape are just a few of the striking features that appear suddenly on the evolutionary scene. The transformative genes leading from the consensus ancestral nautilus to the common cuttlefish to squid to the common octopus can't be found in any pre-existing form, the authors say. So far, so good. But then the paper gets highly speculative.
How dare we do that in science?
They're speculating. The researchers continue. It is plausible then to suggest they, octopuses, seem to be borrowed from a far distant future, in quotes, in terms of terrestrial evolution, or more realistically from the cosmos at large.
Can you say that last part again?
Yeah. So far, so good, but then the paper gets highly speculative. The researchers continue, quote, it is plausible then to suggest they, octopuses, seem to be borrowed from a far distant future in terms of terrestrial evolution, or more realistically from the cosmos at large, unquote.
So,
they don't fit
either
here.
Octopi are from the future of our own evolutionary cycle,
okay,
or they're from space.
Right.
They're like, basically, we haven't got this far yet.
Maybe
but the octopi have.
They made it and they're on the way back. Like, oh guys, you can't even imagine what's
Billie
happening.
Jean, oh my god! You
Right.
better be careful, Billie Jean.
To make matters even more strange, the paper posits that octopuses could have arrived on Earth in, quote, an already coherent group of functioning genes within, say, cryopreserved and matrix-protected fertilized octopus eggs.
From space?
And these eggs might have arrived in icy bolides several hundred million years ago. The authors admit, though, that such an extraterrestrial origin, of course, runs counter to the prevailing dominant paradigm. So this is a post-Orthodox perspective.
You're very cute.
Of the octopi. Indeed.
Brian Von Ossen says that My Octopus Teacher was an amazing film.
I've heard good things about that.
And Drago says hi.
He says octopuses.
I was translating.
And it used to be orthodox that dinosaurs were lizards, said Brian Von Ossen.
Are they not?
Different game, I guess.
Oh right, dinosaurs are chickens, right? Dinosaurs are the ancestors of chickens.
So indeed, few in the scientific to continue in this Quartz article by the guy who's from DC.
From DC. And it says octopuses.
It says octopuses from DC for some reason. Indeed, few in the scientific community would agree that octopuses come from outer space. But the paper is not just about provenance of cephalopods. Its proposal that octopuses could be extraterrestrials is just a small part of a much more extensive discussion of a theory called panspermia. Oh, I was waiting for me to get to that.
I might have fucked up all the chords already.
What?
Okay.
Panspermia.
Panspermia. I'm listening.
We can go down the panspermia rabbit hole if you want, but we're going to figure out this article first. And panspermia has its roots in the ideas of ancient Greece. Those cats got some things right. The word panspermia translates to seeds everywhere.
Okay.
The idea is that the seeds of life are everywhere in the universe, including space, and life on Earth may originate from seeds of some kind in space. In this paper, the author argues that the seeds, or alien life forms invading Earth, come in multiple forms, including space-resistance and space-hardy viruses and bacteria.
So why are the octopi the only thing that landed on Earth from space?
It supports this argument by pointing to organic matter found in comets, as well as various medical studies on the inexplicably intelligent self-replicating abilities and super strength of viruses. The paper reviews 60 years of experiments and observations from a range of scientific fields to support its unusual conclusions. Virologist Karen Noling of the Max Planck Institute Molecular Genetics in Berlin.
He invented a tiny particle, right?
He's not convinced.
He discovered a tiny particle.
I'm sorry, Karen of the Max Planck is not convinced. Although she says the paper is worth contemplating because there's still so much we don't know about the origins of all life on Earth.
Yes.
She writes in a commentary in the same publication, so the article is useful, calling for attention, and it is worth thinking about, yet the main statement about viruses, microbes, and even animals coming to us from space cannot be taken seriously.
Oh my god!
Cannot. She's orthodox.
That's what science is!
She's orthodox in her view.
What the hey?
Evolutionary scientist Keith Baverstock from the University of Eastern Finland, in his commentary on the paper, is equally wary. The proposed theories would, quote, would support an extraterrestrial origin of life, he writes. Still, they don't necessarily lead to that conclusion. There are other plausible explanations for the evidence the paper offers. The authors are well aware of the intellectual resistance to their ideas, writing.
It's just resistance, y'all.
We certainly do not want this paper to read, as one reviewer has put it, somewhat like a last-ditch and exasperated attempt to convince the mainstream of the scientific community that life has been carried to this planet from elsewhere in the universe on comets and meteorites.
We don't want that?
Right. The researchers acknowledge that some forms of life originated on Earth, but they still say that other, perhaps earlier forms originated elsewhere, like outer space. In other words, they argue that the two ideas aren't mutually exclusive, and taken together, they would help fill in some gaps in the current scientific understanding that the classic evolutionary theory cannot. I'll just call it the orthodox evolutionary theory.
Right. Let's be real.
The paper is intended to be provocative. That said, it did not withstand a year of intense peer review before publication. It did withstand a year of intense peer review before publication. As Steele told Cosmos, it has thus passed some severe and torturous tests already. If for no other reason, the ideas proposed in this rather radical paper are worthy of our attention because we always tend to agree with what we already believe.
This is true.
Yet the history of science
What
is
is that,
full.
the fallacy of familiarity or something?
That's the availability
bias.
Yes. Yet the history of science is full of theories that we were mocked and rejected out of hand, only to finally be accepted as truth. Or in Steele's words, the situation is reminiscent of the problem Galileo had with the Catholic priests of his time. Most refused to look through the telescope. To observe the moons of Jupiter. We're not even going to take a look.
It doesn't look like anything to me.
It doesn't look like anything. Consider these scientists intellectual troublemakers. You don't have to agree with their theories about octopuses from outer space to appreciate their contribution to the great conversation.
They're still perfectly lovely scientists. We just don't have to take everything they say seriously. We can pick and choose.
That's right. Society and science need people to articulate unconventional ideas and shake up the status quo. Welcome to Post-Orthodoxy Season 2. They provoke us to rethink what we imagine we know. How's that for a closing line?
They provoke us to rethink what we imagine we know.
Right.
I like it. Alright, I'm going to obviously have to redo all of these chords.
But we're trying them out.
Oh, I don't know what the end goal is here right
Should
now.
I get the camera?
No, we're very far away from that
Oh.
still. Sorry, baby. Okay, that's plugged in. Now screen.
What happens if I open up the microphone stand box?
You can do that if you like. Go for it,
Let's
baby.
see what happens here.
You can set one up for yourself.
I'm looking
right
forward
there.
to it. I'm going to pretend like I have good quality sound.
Right. It will be more fun to listen to us
When we're not echoing all over the room.
when we have the real microphones plugged in.
Can we have a certain anonymous donor
Yes?
who has given us a name of a pet.
Yes?
Can we say that pet's name?
I believe that was the intention.
All right. We'd like to thank Sassafras for their generous donations to the Post-Orthodoxy studio setup so that we can bring you season 2.
Right, sassafras in large letters up there.
Sassafras.
Doing a lot of thank yous.
Yes, thank you.
Nobody cry when you look at all these cords I'm plugging in without scrapping up, okay? We're just gotta figure out where everything needs to go, then we're gonna plug in all the cords.
Thanks, Sassafras.
Sassafras bought us a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Sassafras easily paid for this microphone stand.
Let's see. You're right, Tammy Strong up there too, because she wanted to be sure
Oh,
that she donated to the cause. And all the bullshit went down with KBMF. Okay, I turned the CPU on. Everybody stay calm.
holy shit. Looks like the Death Star in the front.
Things that we can't say on the video.
Right.
Whew.
The opinions and views expressed here on Post-Orthodoxy are necessarily reflective of the people saying them.
Are sometimes reflective, but
We can change our mind later.
often not forever.
Yeah, we can change our minds. So we can drill, baby drill.
No, you have
Oh, we can
cookie.
shoot it.
Yeah, cookie. Because we want to be able to pop it off here and put it on the coffee table if we want to have a nice intimate conversation with a guest or
Right.
have a musician. If we have a musician sitting over there.
So we're looking to build our guest list
Yeah.
of people who we are going to have on the Post-Orthodoxy show
And
to
the
talk
good news
about.
is you don't have to be in Butte. You
Yeah.
can be anywhere because you can be our guest on Zoom.
You could be an octopus from outer space if you have a Zoom account.
And really good internet.
Yeah.
Brian Von Ossen says, these examples of scientific orthodoxy inhibiting the progress of human knowledge seem to me to be the result of a failure to adhere to the scientific process. I completely, yes, like
yeah.
science is a question,
Well, science also becomes a dogma just like religion,
but it should not.
but it does.
But it should not.
Agreed.
Okay, how?
All right.
Um,
Is it cordless?
It is. On. I hope I put the same password on this 3 weeks ago that I put on. Okay, the mouse is on. It has an on switch and it's on. And oh, it worked.
It did? You type?
Okay, guys, I need to buy a Microsoft license.
Yeah, help us, folks who know stuff.
Anybody have a great place to buy an OEM license already?
I don't even know what it is.
I don't either, and if I can save myself hours and hours
Of frustration?
of having to, does it,
Oh, it's gotta go way over here.
well,
How's this?
that's just a strap to hold the cord on. Look at the
right.
bottom of it. Is the bottom articulated at all?
No.
I mean, it can if you unscrew it. Here, put it back in real quick. So, it doesn't go sideways. Oh man, I wish I had got the springy ones like KBMF has. I like those so much. Yeah, so pull it up and towards you. Yeah, there you go. That's how you do.
Hey, welcome to the Post-Orthodoxy podcast. Now that we have good sound and good microphones and a nice carpet and rug and all the sound buffer things we don't have yet. Now you can hear my voice and it's normal, calm, sonorous tone.
We don't have to be yelling at you for you to hear us.
That's right. We're gonna keep yelling tonight though.
Seeking a giant carpet and an OEM license. Anyone know of one?
Where's the microphone?
Here's this.
Oh.
And your microphone is by Char.
I need to knife.
Be careful with that gin and tonic there, darling.
Knife. I don't know. I'll do something.
Well, we have this entire toolbox over here off camera.
I took the tools upstairs.
Oh crap. What about a razor blade?
Yeah, yes.
What you have to do without cutting the XLR cable.
Right, yeah. Not advised. Do not try this part at home.
No children. Alright, so. Why do I need an OEM license?
So you can use the I don't know.
Do I? I wonder if I can just connect to the internet right now.
I think it has to, is that like,
I mean, it's on. It's like it's on.
really?
Yeah. My Spectrum Wi-Fi.
Are we being illegal right now?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna go until it tells me to stop.
We need the Facebook fact checkers to come and tell us.
Yeah, somebody who's bought an OEM license before. Let's see. We're setting up wireless device. Okay, we're connected to the internet. Now I have to use Microsoft Edge to download Chrome.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's why you need the license.
I don't know. I don't know why I need a license. Microsoft Edge is just a browser. It's a nice keyboard though.
Ah.
Did you cut the XLR cable?
I did not.
Okay, Google Chrome, download now. Maybe I don't need an OEM license. I really just need it to access the internet. That's exciting. Soon I can get rid of this computer. Thanks for downloading. What do you want to do with it? Run.
Run.
Well, you won't know how much you need until you got your...
I know. So I need like, oh. Here it
La
is.
la! I guess I can get my nice chair back now. And we'll see how ridiculously much taller I look than you in my Ainsley chair. This is great. This is something that I learned when I finally got really serious about piano and got a tutor when I was 16. The reason people get carpal tunnel is because they're playing piano with their wrists like this, and because they're typing all day.
Feel how sexy that is. I just feel it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a mesh. But it doesn't feel
I
like
can get right up on it.
it. Doesn't feel like a mesh.
No, it feels good. It's like silk.
It's very, very soft.
How does even? Oh. What?
But anyway, everybody gets carpal tunnel when they're doing office stuff because their wrists are way up like this, right? And you need to always have your wrists, your elbows a little above, so that like you can lay a ruler across the top of your wrist. That was one of the things we would do while we were playing, is lay a ruler across the top of our wrists, so that there wasn't a dip like this and there wasn't a dip like this, because both of those things are pinching off your nerves in a bad way.
Oh, my nerves.
Your nerves. All right, RDA Chrome users, sign in. Yas. It's beautiful, baby.
Look at that. Just like that's how it works. And
then you can rotate it so that it actually. Oh yeah. That around.
And then the sexy thing.
And yeah, wow.
I'm a real radio engineer.
Oh my god, it's beautiful! Maybe rotate the actual microphone so that it's actually. Nope. Just twist the baby. Yeah. And then make your.
Do we need to Greek all this stuff? Mine's on upside down.
Oh.
Nothing matters.
Chrome now has a new.
So that way I don't spit on the microphone.
Okay. I have to look up my own damn password in my password forms. Are you going to do the wrappy around or just probably not wrappy around? Because you want it to be like as flexible as possible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I had this thing.
Yes, I'm in.
You're in?
I'm agreeing to be a part of Google Chrome's empire.
Oh.
Basically. Set as default. Thank you, Chrome. I hope nothing ever opens in Microsoft Edge ever again.
Real radio engineer. It's not radio though.
Okay, this is cool. This is very cool. Download for Windows.
Look at that.
Oh.
What is this thing?
What is it? Oh shit. Did that come off of... Was it just in the packaging?
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll put it back in the packaging.
Yeah, let's put it back in the packaging. And the extra Velcros and the mic stand thing too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, microphone.
That's exciting. That's just how I imagined it would be. That's why I got this is a 40-inch microphone stand, arm stand. And we do have extra zippy ties for when we eventually figure out where everything is going.
I can do a twist.
What do you mean?
It won't go this way, I guess. I can go this way.
Yeah, you kind of don't have any sideways motion.
No, let's get it like that, I guess. Yeah.
Well, your camera will be, what do they call it, French overs? No, French overs is like this. Anyway, your camera's going to be over here. So.
We'll work it out as we go.
Yeah.
Alright, one microphone up.
That's cool. Do you want to unpack and set mine up?
I'll just move this one over there.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. That's a lot easier.
Alright, there you go. On the corner, there's a little corner wedge, which gives you more gripping spot.
Okay.
Giving. Okay.
Oh yes, I see. Samson.
Well, this is an upgrade from your phone.
Dreamy! Guys, it's gonna be so beautiful! The biggest complaint about the Samson was that it was not very flexible.
Yeah.
They're like,
Is that
it's
all
just,
this thing?
it's just sticky. I'm like, whatever,
That's fine,
guys.
it's fine.
I'm not trying to be a dance band or something. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Okay.
Here, and where would this go?
That is going to go into
The
Roadcaster, but I have to get this computer set up so I can get this one off the desk.
I'd like to thank everybody for.
It's just you and me.
I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in.
Thanks everybody for tuning in today.
You're welcome.
Thanks for tuning in today, Dart. I think maybe there's somebody watching on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
We're on Twitch as well.
Yeah.
Hello, Twitch.
And YouTube.
Twitchers.
Yeah, there's one person watching on Twitch, it says. Let's see. Foraying. I'm going to add them as a friend. It looks like a real person.
Wow, when you took off your jacket, it prominently featured your
My views.
assets. Yeah.
Account created March 2nd, 2021. Hey, Foraying.
Here, watch this part.
I can't help it. I'm a boob haver. I was born as a boob haver.
Hey, we got nipple plates over here. Oh, Jesus. All right.
Oh, Tulsa. What are you
What
doing?
is up, dog?
Hey, don't run into the thing.
Oh my God. You haven't got the sandbags yet.
Or the, yeah, sandbags or the baby gate, maybe. Get ourselves a baby gate.
Appreciate your enthusiasm.
Okay, that's pretty cool. We got a mic, so I have to have it in front of me, but in a way that I can still sort of see around. See around. See around. That's pretty cool. Pretty good. Okay.
That makes you look important when you have a big thing right in your face.
Thank you. Oh, Billie Jean is trying to hang out with us because it's dinner time.
Oh, coming down to remind us.
Billie Jean, you're right. It's an hour past. I know. Oh, honey. My honeyness. I'm sorry. You had to wait a whole extra hour today? Oh, no.
Hey, we're missing the bag.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, wait, never mind. Other microphone.
Don't scare me like that, Missy. Well, that bit about the octopuses was interesting.
You like that? It just went along with Post-Orthodoxy. And that all goes back to the original thing. Norm Goodwin did a lino cut of the giant octopus in space.
Which is going to be...
I don't know if we both happened upon that information or what his inspiration was for the thing. But I'm going to be happy to have his print hanging in here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I love featuring people's artwork and homages. It's a good thing I can see pretty well with one eyeball. Alright, we got this. What if Farang is Olivia? It's just a spy account from somebody in the
Right.
arts community that hates us.
Right. What are they doing now?
We have to keep an eye on them.
How
They're
can we-
rogue in the universe.
How can we copy and ruin their efforts?
This time.
Alright. Billie Jean, I know. We're gonna take care of you. You just chill. Chill out. Don't be depressed.
Look, we're gonna, okay? Just be a good dog. Logging into all the things. Logging into all the things.
So I think we can destifify these things a little bit
Probably.
with the now and
I
then.
mean, that was the #1 review, was that they're a little stiff.
Oh, that's fine.
Honey, I promise you're not going to starve to death. You have extra fluid. You have so much extra fluid on you. I have to lick her arm now because I'm starving.
Skin cells have calories.
Oh no.
What?
Request SMS. Twitch has a really intense authenticator.
Yeah.
Like, it's really hard to log into Twitch from anywhere. Alright, save the password, yes. Now I have to go over my phone, and without ending the broadcast, figure out what the 7981350. Okay. There we go.
Brr.
Okie dokie. I am now prepared to do everything on this computer that I needed to do on the other computer. Hey. Alright, get out of here, computer.
Fun.
Now, I'll give you something to plug them into, my dear.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Whoa. Ah.
Taking our time, taking it slow. Okay.
Oh jeez.
Ah, jeez.
Time to the razor blade.
Is it on you?
There it is. The leather pants might have to be. I might have to not wear these for the show.
What were you saying? Ah! We hate it. Ah. All right.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah, I'm having a good time. I feel like this content will be more fun for Tammy to watch tomorrow with a glass of wine.
Yeah, we've come so far since our last test broadcast.
Psycho-emotionally, ecumenically, grammatically. Let's see. Go to our stream. Sweet. Oh, that is not a good angle. I could definitely sit all the way in my chair every time.
Why is that?
Cause it like highlights all of, it's like I had all of this like.
Badonk?
Yeah, but it didn't, I didn't think it looked sexy.
Wasn't flattering?
I didn't think it was flattering. Alright. Logging in. Also, also, it's very interesting having this giant white bounce right here in the front of the camera is making the light of the entire...
Everything else dim.
Everything is dim. Everything else is dim. Because we're featuring this right now because it's what we're going to open in a minute. It's like the world's longest and least post-produced unboxing video.
Yeah, live. You deserve to see the whole thing.
You deserve to see every single piece and every single moment.
We care about your experience to be authentic and complete.
We're not hiding anything.
Unedited. Looking forward to editing stuff.
Me too. I'm looking forward to having all of this set up and having an income so that we can hire an editor.
Ooh.
I want to hire an audio editor and a visual editor.
We want James Jones.
Okay.
I think he's down for the gig.
James Jones, are you down for the gig?
I think he said he's down for the gig.
I'm gonna ask him right now.
Yeah.
Make sure I ask James Jones, the younger.
Oh, jeez.
Brian says, we experience what you care about. Brian, I really like watching your videos. You're very funny. It's really fun hearing stories about you from Dirk and this time knowing you.
In Hawaii.
And then seeing your videos.
Yeah.
Very funny. Is he still living in Hawaii?
Brian Von Ossen does the animation videos. You might be thinking of Brian Holtzman.
Oh, yeah.
Stand-up comedian.
Oh, no! What does Brian Von Ossen do?
Oh, you have to. This will come.
I'm a bad friend. I'm a bad friend.
He has a whole page.
You have to. What does Brian Von Ossen do?
Brian Von Ossen is a musician extraordinaire. Original singer-songwriter. One of the backbone of the India Cafe open mic in Honolulu. Always came down every week. Was there on stage or at least on in spirit in the audience. Big voice, kind of a folklorist. He was writing songs about stuff. He wrote a song about me and being a host of the open mic.
Oh my god!
At India Cafe.
Where is that?
I don't know. It's out there in the world somewhere.
Okay, but really, for seriously, we need to put together anything anybody has about those open mics. You know.
Well, we're building our website, so I've been steeped in the cliff notes of the life of Dark Sevier, drowning in pictures and nostalgia. But we're looking for.
No, but I mean,
Right.
I mean, we should just have that, like those ye olden days.
Mark James.
Okay. Don't say anything on air.
Hi, Hi, you're on the air. Can I help you? Hello? Yeah, we're live streaming on Facebook the setup of Sevier Studios as a pre-show for
an actually produced
season
podcast.
2 of Post-Orthodoxy. What's going on? No, your voice isn't on the air, but I can only respond to things.
Yeah, he won't say anything incriminating either.
We're in front of the camera right now, live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube.
Oh my god. It's very chill. It's very. You can come by if you want.
I'll be down. You want me to give you a ring when I get done? Yeah, or you can just swing by and I'll take a break. We're just doing a long-ass show of us unboxing everything and setting up the studio, so.
Yeah.
The consulate. Yeah.
It's the same place.
It's the same place. It's that big building on that street. Yeah. I don't know, whenever you want. Just give me a ring when you're outside and we're setting up a studio on the first floor of the building. Yeah, we're setting up a studio on the ground floor, so we're not upstairs right now. So just ping me when you get here. Yeah. Okay, bye. Very good. All right.
Those are good songs and good times. I'll find an MP3 of that song if you like.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Absolutely! Please do. And
so then Brian Von Austin has these videos. I think it's like Thin Man or Linear Man or Right Angle Man or something. But he does these hand-drawn animation videos, music videos.
Are they on YouTube?
He has to remind me of the thing, like whatever the name of the thing. So if you put Brian Von Austin and then put animation and see if one of his videos comes up. And then we'll post a link in the comments for people to see.
I'm gonna find it right now.
Yeah.
Brian Von
It's
Austin.
like Flat Man or Linear Man. Linear Man was my character.
Is that who you were?
I had a cartoon character called Linear Man. He got into problems.
Brian Von Austin has some music.
Naked Guy.
Naked Guy?
Yeah.
Top tracks, Brian Von Austin. I wonder if this is the same guy.
Yeah.
Does he have a lot of beard?
Yeah, a lot of beard. So much of the beard. Hey, it's like we're doing a show with microphones. Even
Cynical guy. Wait.
No, Naked Guy.
He says cynical guy.
Well, maybe there's two different ones.
I just want to know if I can find it on YouTube.
Right.
It's gonna be so much
Yeah,
fun.
it's on Facebook.
It's gonna be really fun when we're hardwired into the internet, and so there's not a 7-minute delay.
And then we can just do a thing, and
So I
then
can
show
just-
the video. We can show everybody Brian Von Austin's video.
We can screen share Brian Von Austin's video while we're on the show, and it's not gonna be a delay.
We're gonna be so excited.
And we can just respond to people's comments, and it's not gonna involve as much of me typing to respond to people's comments.
We'd
Which
like to.
I don't mind doing.
We'd like to thank the radio station KBMF for being an amazing platform to build the show that is now launched to higher technical acuity. We're happy to
Higher
be here.
ground.
Yeah, we've got the capacities we couldn't have over there. They had great sound, but now we have
Now
great
we
video.
also have great sound
Yeah.
and great video, and we can have audience interaction, and we can say swear words and talk about sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
So it's Naked Guy, Cynical Guy, Radical Guy, and Reasonable Guy. You can find all of those videos.
That's awesome! I love it! Yeah, we can do reaction videos. We can do a reaction video segment.
You should just always be doing reaction videos.
Thanks to KDMF for going back on their own principles so that we could have a little bit of help from our friends to put together this amazing studio that's going to help us have conversations with people from all over the world.
The members and the president of the Beauty America Foundation obviously had the wisdom to nudge us out of the nest because they knew our wings were ready to spread.
That's right. Thank you to everyone who's ever donated to or volunteered for KBMF
That's
for
right.
not speaking up when we were wrongfully canceled from the radio station and my Subsonic subscription was deleted, which cost me $12 that I now donate monthly to the Beauty America Foundation.
We are still active members of the Beauty America Foundation, even though they
don't want us to be.
fallen far from their original mission. But anyway, there's always hope and time that a nonprofit will eventually get better.
Some accountability.
Um,
I think with time,
yeah, with time.
they'll eventually need new leadership. And that's all we're going to say on that subject.
Yeah, and thanks for playing.
Okay, these are cool. So,
Oh, he's got the links to the,
Oh, nice.
to the Facebook videos.
that's awesome. Thanks for sharing.
See, this is
that.
where you need that big ass screen for the. Oh, but we'll be able to dial it in.
I'm gonna die because I gotta have this here, and I gotta have my other baby here, and I gotta be able to see you, and I gotta be able to have a drink, and.
Mhm.
All right, look, I don't actually know what I'm doing. All right, this is the instruction manual.
Flashcards, I can hold it up over here.
This is what we bought.
Here, let me. Here, I'll
There.
do that.
Here it is.
They take you step by step. That's such a weird.
Why
manual.
would they send me a picture of this that I own? Okay. Get the latest version. Get the most. Unlock the full potential with the latest firmware. Okay. That's all that says, but it says it in 8 languages. No. Yeah, 8 languages. It says, get the most from your Rodecaster Pro by downloading the latest firmware. That's all that part says.
We can make coasters out of these.
We can. That'd be kind of cool. Large touch screen for accessing settings. Press for instant record to micro SD card. Instant sound effects. I'm really looking forward to the sound effects, actually. To have like the.
Oh, you can do a rim shot.
Yeah.
Line roars.
But
Cover up the fucks.
Or like every time somebody's like, "Is that your dad?"
Oh, that's
you have to
you
come
gotta
up
have a
with
sound
a sound for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this doesn't tell me how to plug any of it in, but you can look at that and be like, "Hey, wait, straight." Okay. Oh, here we go. Step 1. Connect your microphone.
Wow, this is interesting to have these things.
Let's do the power cord.
I like that they made this giant card and made the smallest font.
This is because they had to put it in 11 languages.
Smallest font possible. Giantest card.
Why isn't it a book? They thought, you know
Smallest.
what, we need to be fancy.
Smallest font.
We need to be different. Different than all those schmucks that just do.
Here, you just QR code it and you'll be done.
For details.
Right.
For what that means is for complete instructions.
This is an obvious reference sheet for at the studio for when the new guys come in and they have to change gear around.
In any language.
As long as they need to have a magnifying glass.
I like that every card also has the little gold dot. And there's a little gold dot on the thing.
Oh.
It's probably where the government is watching us. Okay. Will you plug? Okay, so I don't actually know what this power cord is for. It says LG. Oh, that's for this one. The giant one. Okay. So, will you?
Are you 1 or 2? I'll be 1.
Will you make me one actually, since that makes sense since I'm right here?
Oh, okay.
I'll be 1 being the one closest to me.
2.
No, I mean like
That's
you.
me.
Okay.
And 2. So we're just drill holes.
We're not sure yet.
So many holes.
Because most of it's going to be running off the back of the table.
That you just drill a hole here and have all the cords go through it. And you get plugged
But this
in
isn't going to be here. I'm going to have.
Oh.
I'm arranging everything differently.
Well, wherever it's going to be.
That's me.
That's you?
Yep.
Oh, here's me.
Okay. That's exciting.
Pluggy any.
And now, warning, this equipment features headphone outputs that can produce very high volume levels. That's one thing on the list that I just wasn't going to buy for myself right
Headphones?
now, was some headphones.
We'll get a pair. We'll just get a pair.
I think I'm going to get myself a headset.
Yeah, headset.
Like a fucking gamer.
Okay. Yeah, you
Because
should
then I
have
don't
that
have
because
anything in front of my face.
Yeah, because you're doing all mission
I
control
can look
stuff.
around. Yes, a mission control headset!
Yeah.
And then this can be for our guests.
Mm-hmm.
We can just immediately put one over there for our person that's sitting over there.
Very good.
Okay, we need 2 more cameras and a headset.
2 more cameras and a headset.
So you write those up there. You can put power strip and HDMI. What?
What? And what do you need? 2 more cameras?
Just for my shopping list, I need 2 more cameras and then my headset. And then we'll move this over there for our guest.
Yeah.
And that'll be awesome. It'll be super awesome.
Or we can just bring another person to the table who's had their vaccine.
Where on the table?
Somewhere back there.
I don't need to connect my phone, but we could theoretically connect our phone as one of the calls.
Oh, that's good.
Just so you know.
They Bluetooth it or what?
You can also do it via Bluetooth. Playing music from your computer.
Mm.
Via USB. So that would be an audio track coming from the computer.
Oh, my computer decided.
Power. recording a podcast to a computer, recording a podcast to a micro SD, connecting your headphones, connecting your speakers. Okay, so, oh, that's for the computer. Okay, so, if we have a Zoom call, I need to do my video switcher next.
Okay.
Here, give me those puppies.
These things?
Uh-huh. And then you can get rid of their trash. Where is my final baby? Ba-ba-da-da!
What was this for? Camera?
It came with. Maybe it came with. I think it came with the Rodecaster Pro.
Okay.
Right. So, if we have ourselves here.
Power.
So wait. How does this get into the computer where I'm editing everything? Does this go? I might have to do this part off
The
air.
USB thing.
Yes, but do I put it through the video switcher or do I put it directly? I think I put it directly into the computer as an audio input into whatever software I'm using, which I think is going to be Streamlabs OBS.
Okay. I'm excited by that.
There's a whole bunch of interdimensional
Plugins.
plug adapters in case we go overseas.
Let me see.
That's a lot smaller than I remember. That's good because.
South Africa right here.
Really?
Yeah.
Huge. Was there a second cable, dear, or was this the only one?
Second cable.
I'm saving all of the twisty ties, by the way, so don't throw any of them away. Because we'll need them.
Okay.
Alright.
How do I do
What? Wait.
that?
Oh, I need one. I'm gonna need one of those.
There you
Like
go.
this.
Oh. This is the straight. This is.
No, this is it. That's pretty cool. So they can just send it anywhere in the world. Oh my god, that's all the plugs we have. No, it's not.
You have all the ones on the
I
wall.
have two more on the bottom. This does not have an off switch.
Let's plan on using these overseas plugins for this year.
For this.
Yeah, let's just plan on going
Let's plan on taking our Ada Mini Pro
to wherever those plugins work.
and recording important shows.
We'll do that on the first show. We'll say this plugin. We don't know who has these, but let us know.
We're gonna go there.
We're gonna go there and plug in there and see
and
what
talk
happens.
to you
So that
about
gives us 3 options.
the
to
things
start.
that you talk about.
Yeah. We're
Alright.
looking for smart folks.
Yeah. Whoever
If
you
there's
think
any, I figured in all of the hubbub of the world, there must be a few people out there that have a good understanding of what's happening and how to communicate it to me. Somebody who doesn't really have a good understanding of what's happening. So
Why do you
finding out-
have to self-efface in order to be looking for the smartest people? I
Uh,
don't think that's necessary.
I have a limited view through
Through being just one person.
through just being one person. So yes, finding people who know things
Right.
to help me know things. That's we're looking for those folks. Who's the smartest person you know?
And do they want to talk to us?
And do they want to talk to us? Yes.
Oh my god, it's beautiful!
And do they have plugins like this?
Okay. So, here we are. Oh wait, I need this one too. I was like, that's a lot of space. Why do I have so much space? Rodecaster's on. Oh my, that's very bright actually. It's like really, like, oh my
Think
word.
you can tone it down?
No, actually, because
That's a nice
that's one of the things is like, that's one of the reviews.
Let's see.
Is that like the buttons, especially if you're in like a cool studio, like as a gamer,
Right.
like these buttons are killing you.
I'm gonna get my plugin.
Okay. Sweet. Now I just have to figure out how they work. I'll give you a little tour. Alright. Alright. So we have Rodecaster Pro. This is the audio interface. I have to do all this setup, which is going to be really exciting because I love doing setup. This is mic 1 and mic 2. So mic 1 is me because it's nearest to me, and then mic 2 is Dark. But eventually I'm going to get myself a headset like a trucker or a gamer would use, and then I can have the microphone right next to my face, which is going to make it really easy when I need to look very quickly between all of the things I have to look between, and at Dark, and over at our guest. Oh my goodness, it's a mess over there right now. Okay, so, and then eventually we can have musicians in here to do shows with the musicians, so that's going to be really exciting. I really like the idea of being able to have the equipment that our friends have helped us buy that will enable us to provide a space for people to live stream to their fans and their listening audience who haven't been able to because they don't have this equipment right now. These are cool. This is where you do your sound effects, like lions roaring. This, I think, feeds into the computer. Haha, meta shot. And then goes to you guys. And so then this is the video switcher. Right now, nothing's plugged into it, but we'll eventually have a camera looking at me, a camera looking at Dark, a camera looking at our guest, and a switch that goes to whatever is on the computer screen. So if say we have a Zoom guest on the computer, we can switch to their camera, and that'll be the thing you primarily see right here. So maybe suddenly Dark's doing a monologue and you primarily see Dark doing a monologue. And then I click back to me because I want to say something smart, and then you just see like Ainsley talking about something. And then our Zoom guest is like, well, but astrologically speaking, and so I switch to them as soon as they start talking. So I can do all of this live, and we can show whatever else is on the screen, like a video somebody sends in. And then we have your regular old keyboard right here. We got our microphones. I'm obviously going to have to clean all of this crap up. We have trash, more trash. A lot of this is going to get saved to store stuff or ship it or move it. And then here's our giant light. We still have construction bits in the background from when we were putting up our awesome walls. Rob McLean is going to make us a really beautiful, whenever we pick an image, he's going to make a really beautiful image for us to put on that wall. And then we'll have our other guest maybe sitting right there, or we can even have people in another room if they'd like to be more distant. It just takes the world's like longest cable, which is fine. Well, I don't know how much more we can do tonight, my dear.
Really?
Now that you're back, was there something interesting you wanted to talk about before we go? To make the end of the video more interesting?
I was going to read from This Is Things I Learned or something, but that was a time killer.
Well, I just did a whole little tour of all of this stuff right here, and then I pointed out what all of the buttons are for and where everything's going to go. And now I'm really excited to order my headset and our cameras and plug them in, and then figure out how all the software works.
Exciting.
And have a video angle of myself that doesn't highlight my double chin.
Yeah.
Exactly. What do you think of this placement in the room? Do we need to move it to a different part of the room?
I don't know yet.
I mean, we have a literal clusterfuck of cables over here right now.
That's why we drill holes.
I don't know if I agree.
How does it look on the...
It looks pretty good. It's pretty cool. I don't think it's really annoying, and I can angle my screen a little bit right here so people don't... If we do still have a wide... Because we're going to still have a wide angle for a while. Because as soon as we get our first camera plugged in, I want to start podcasting.
Yeah.
What are we gonna?
One camera.
What's episode 1 going to be about?
Oh, geez. I don't know. I think it's a retrospective and introduction. It's like a second season is going to be a whole different thing than the first season.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do some R&D for a few episodes. Figured we just get one camera turned on, do some R&D, figure out how to.
Well, and what I want to do
Skype
is do
the whole thing.
maybe even start out with just several shorter episodes, like an episode a day, but only like 30 minutes or an hour. I feel like an hour is pretty comfortable.
Yeah, we could do that.
And then we start building our list. Like, we start building our list of guests, we start building our list of topics.
Yes, that's the plan. So we're lots of glowing buttons now.
I know, isn't it beautiful?
Okay.
I think that's the end.
Yeah. Thanks for if you got this far.
Thanks for listening in with us for so long, guys.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you. That was pretty fun. Yeah.
I think we get the cameras and then we see what the camera says.
Yeah.
And just
I'm gonna have to do like really boring stare at instructions on a computer screen stuff. And it's gonna be great.
You gonna do it tonight?
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it on live stream either because that would be redonkulous for you guys. I would like to put a couple more thank yous up for people that have helped us buy all of these things.
Who?
So you didn't put Tammy Strong up there, but I would like to put Tammy Strong up there.
Is it Tammie?
Mm-hmm. And another anonymous donor, Mark Hayden.
Mark Hayden. M-A. Hayden. So people can see what I'm saying.
Okay, Brian says he found the song. It's called Karaoke. How do you want me to send it?
Oh, this is the one. There was the epic battle between the open mic and the karaoke bar. We started an open mic that was across the wall from a karaoke bar.
Oh my god.
And I had all kinds of problems with karaoke.
With them just singing classic rock all the time?
But Brian Von Austin spanked me and
Aww.
wrote a song and told me that I needed to
Be kind.
Be kind to karaoke. And that even though I didn't like it, I wasn't from the hood, yo. But karaoke has a different life. Anyway, so that's what I remember anyway.
Well, I look forward to hearing the song. I suppose you'll message him where to send it.
I don't know if it was terribly.
You have to send him an email.
No,
So we'll send you an email in your messages, and then I want to listen to it on air.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
I like his songs a lot. They're fun.
Okay, guys, I think we're going to turn it off.
Yeah, hey, thanks for cruising out for the last hour of this.
Pretty soon I'll be able to turn it off
Fun, awesome.
just by pushing a button while I'm here waving.
Oh my god, we're so close to being something.
Thanks, Brian and everyone. Love you guys.